text from the person next to me getting into their car, but that's okay. This is a jewelry sourcing video today. Hello. We are going to a couple local antique shops that I haven't been to in a while, and I'm really excited about. I was actually inspired to come here by Anitra at I Spy Queens, is her channel name. And she's been finding some good stuff at her local antiques place. And I've actually been to these places before, and it's just been a while. And I used to come here like every month or two. And I just haven't been in a while. I don't know. It's like it just kind of went out of my mind. I don't know. I guess because my time out alone is so limited, and usually I'm doing errands in the city. This is like the opposite direction. I'm almost never out this way. So I made some time to do it today. Hubby's watching the kids. Bless his heart. I love my husband. And he told me to go out and have some fun. So this is fun for me. Sourcing jewelry is fun for me. So that's what I'm going to do today. And stay tuned for a little sourcing and watch to the end if you want to see what I picked up today. All right, let's go. This is one of the booths I've gone to before that I found some really good stuff. Sometimes it's hard to source at places like this because they're already priced where I would price them, but sometimes you get some real winners. So I'm gonna dig through here and see what I can find like that. Isn't that so cute? There's a case over here too where I've found some goodies. We're gonna dig a little bit and see what we can find. Look how cute. Their little Tweety Bird clip-on earrings. Those are so adorable. I like this flower too, but it's already up to $15. I like these. 15 a pair. So they're well priced, but for if I was going to purchase it for me. Oh, I thought that was a laurel birch for a second, but it's definitely not. That is cute though. Look at him carrying his own leash. Oh my gosh, I think it's the cutest thing ever when dogs do that. Okay, I see something that caught my eye. This ring right in the middle. That's like super Art Deco. I love it. I feel like I've looked at it last time I was here and it's too small, but I don't remember. I might have to pull that one out or get someone to pull it out for me because, you know, it's locked. I always find good stuff in this person's case, but everything's like pretty much priced out of my range. Look though. Oh my gosh. That's rhodochrosite.
Let me know if you want to get in any of the cases.
I do. This one. This is really cool because this is rhodochrosite.
Yeah. And do you know your stones?
Yeah.
You're pretty knowledgeable about your stones.
To a degree, yeah.
Okay.
But it's really uncommon to get a slice like that with like the eye.
So yeah.
We've got the ring case out.
I mean, this could be like I couldn't even fit that on my pinky.
I know, it's so tiny.
Somebody would have to
pretty.
take it to a jeweler and get it expanded.
Alright, so I wasn't actually going to show you guys this unless I found something, and I totally found something. So this is the first time I've actually taken this with me out in public. It's a black light. And actually I'm using it for jewelry because you can find precious stones with this guy or verify that they're probably real anyway. But that will be a story for another video. However, you can also use them to find glass. I'm going to flip the camera around. So you can also use this to find your glowing glass pieces. Check that out. So what I'm going to do now is check these out on eBay and see if these are actually worth the purchase, because these ones over here are $12 a plate. So yeah, as you can see, nothing else over here is really doing anything. But then I hit that. It's like, whoa, hello uranium glass. What are you doing over there? So yeah, just wanted to show you that little tip. Although you may feel awkward shining lights on glass at a antique booth, but hey, might help you make some profit. All right, I pulled this one out because this is the one I liked the most with the little floral etching, but at $16, it's just not gonna bring me enough profit to buy it, but it is really, really cool. All right, we're done at the first stop. That was super enjoyable. I really enjoyed talking to the people that worked there, and I talked to the owner too, and I was sharing him some knowledge about jewelry and stones, so that was super cool. I only got 3 things, but I'm really excited about them, and I'll show you those later, and we'll talk about those later. For now, I'm off to the other flea market / antique shop right up the street, so let's go there and see what we can find. If this is what I think it is, this is a fantastic score. And it's also on my, like, I hope I find this one day list, and I never thought I would find it if it's what I think it is. Oh my gosh. We'll talk about it more later after I figure out if it is what it is or if it's just a fakie, but either way I'm gonna get it because I really like it. OMG, 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 freak it out. Alright, this is another one that I just pulled out of here. Oh my gosh, these are freaking awesome. And they're bagged together, which means they're only, what, I'm gonna get at least 3. So it's 3 for $8 here, or $3 each. But these are bagged together, so this is just $3 for the 2 pairs of vintage earrings with the world's tiniest cameo on them, and they're freaking amazing. And look, can you see? Maybe you can't see, but they're marked sterling. This is a score. This is exactly why I deal with digging through all this, because you find some real treasures in this booth if you're diligent. All right, here's another one I dug out. These kind of at a glance look like glass, but then I thought maybe those are amber. Enter UV light. They are fluorescing, so they're definitely looking like amber to me. I'm gonna pick these up for sure. All right, and lastly, I'm just gonna show you this corner, because this is actually where my booth used to be. I used to have this little section. It did okay. If you guys want me to do a video on my opinion on antique booths and if you should get one or not, or how my experience was, let me know in the comments section if that'd be something you'd be interested in hearing about. Obviously I don't do it anymore, and this, I guess, is what replaced me. So that's interesting, I guess. That was awesome. If that, so, oh man, I got a lot of goodies from there that we'll go over later, but if that one necklace is what I think it is, which is, I think it might be a pool of light necklace, that's a big deal. Even broken, that thing is super valuable. So I might do an entire video just on that type of necklace, because it has been on my wish list for like years, and I can't believe I just found it in all places. This place that has like mostly just kind of fashion junk jewelry thrown in baskets, and then I pull that thing out. I wish I could have recorded me actually pulling it out, but oh my gosh, I hope that is. It may just be costume, could just be silver tone with glass little spheres in it, but I'm going to explore it more, and I might do just a whole video based on just that type of jewelry, because man, it's pretty. What it should be, if it is authentic, is quartz, like round, very clear crystal quartz spheres and sterling silver. So some of them are a lot more ornate than others, but I'll take anything, because the fact that I just found that there is just blowing my mind, if that is what it is. This is the caveat. If it's not just another piece of imitation junk jewelry with like glass and silver tone, but it looks silver. It looks silver, but it's not marked. But this jewelry is old, so it may not have any markings on it, and that's fine. I just got to get it home and test it. So that's exciting. I guess I'm going to cut it off here. I might go to one more place. If I do, then I'll show a little more video, but I think I'm just going to cut the video off here for now because I feel great about where I'm at with my purchases today. So stay tuned. Don't leave yet. I'm going to show you everything I got today. I did get a few pieces from there. And yeah, I'll show you. So don't cut it off yet. Let's go look at what I got there. Okay. So we just did the antique store thing, a couple antique stores. And we have a small haul here. So let's talk about what we got today. Because I'm super jazzed. Actually, you know what? Let's go in order here. We're going to go with the first place here. I got a couple of personal indulgences. And I don't know which to start with. I guess we'll start with this one. We're going to test these two, like right now. As we go, I think. So first of all, this one is the one that will be for sale. These ones I'm hanging out to. This is just costume. I already know it. It doesn't feel like anything special. Oh, wow. We did not do camera views correctly, Laura. Honestly, this is such a stupid reason to be attracted to this ring, but I was attracted to this ring because it was so dirty. It's like, that is filthy. I bet it's beautiful when it's cleaned up. And so I bought it so I could clean it. That's literally the only reason I bought it. But I also like it, so I'll wear it too. It may come up for sale eventually, but I kind of liked, I don't know, it appealed to me. It looks like a little smoky glass, but it's kind of hard to tell given that it's so funky. It looks like all this dirt is collected around the outside of it here. The center is clean, but it's collected under the metal bits, so I'm going to give that a good clean, and that's fun for me. I like cleaning jewelry, so we'll clean this up and then decide if I want to keep it or not. This guy, I paid up for him, and just on a gamble. So it was $28 for this. This is going to be my midi ring, if I like it. But I really like the design in it. $28 though, for something that's not a precious metal at all, is really steep. They did actually give me a little discount on it because they didn't know it's priced high. But anyway, she gave me a discount on it. Plus, the other thing here is there's a nick in the side here, and it looks like a metal testing nick. So I don't know if the person who was selling it had tested it and then marked it to 28, because a lot of even her solid sterling stuff was a lot cheaper than that. So I don't know why it was priced that high, but in any case, so we'll figure that one out in a second. And then this was really cool. It's carved abalone set in sterling. This one is going to be for sale. I think this is about a size 7, maybe 7.5. This will be for sale. So let's go ahead and test these. I'm just going to test as we go. And let's see. I guess we're going to need it all today, right? Because we want to test this guy. This guy doesn't need to be tested, but this one does. So let's go ahead and start with you, who should be sterling. And I have no doubts that it is, but we'll test anyway. And then this. All right, hold on. You know what? Let me get it. I want to scratch it in the same place that little nick is. Okay, so actually it looks like silver, but here it is scratching a yellow gold color. I never know if you can tell on the camera, but it is a yellow gold. So let's do our 18K first. This is going to be to test this and make sure this is silver. All right, so this is clearly not 18 karat. That is silver, so that's good. And we'll stick him over here because we're going to need him in a second. Let's go down to 10. Do 10 and see what 10 does. All right, 10 looks like it's going to stay. That would be nice. All right, let's see what 14 does. All right, 14 is staying a little bit. We'll give it a few minutes, or a few seconds anyway. See if it sticks, and then that would make sense. If this is 10 karat gold, I totally understand why she would price it at 28. Actually, this is worth more than 28 if it is gold, but just like given her prices, she had extremely reasonable prices, even for resale. So that makes sense to me. That one is not for sale. And if you look here, it's still showing up a little bit in the 14. The 14 is not eating it completely. Ooh, did you see that little fume there? That was cool. This is pretty typical when you're testing gold, that when you get up to the next highest level, you'll see the mark still. So this is somewhere between a 10 and 14 karat gold ring, and that is super exciting, and I'm glad I gambled on it because I wasn't sure There's no marks anywhere, but I really like the design and it kind of spoke to me, so I decided to keep it. I can wear it there, or I can wear it as a pinky ring. Well, it's a little loose. Maybe I could do it on that. Nope, that's not gonna ever work. All right, well, whatever. I like it. It's gonna just stay there for now. All right, cool. So we got gold. Can't be mad about that. It's probably, honestly, 28's probably about where it's at. Maybe on melt price or something like that, but I'm not going to melt it. I'm not going to sell it either. I really liked it. I just really like that design. So that was a cool little treat for myself. This one is going to be for sale. I just have to price it out and we'll see how much he's going to be. All right, so that was at the first antique place. The second one. OMG. I'm sorry, you guys saw me geeking out about this piece. You have no idea. You have no idea. If you don't know what pools of light are, you're not going to be as jazzed about this as I am. If you know about pools of light, this is extremely exciting. If you don't, go look it up. But I will tell you right now that these necklaces, if they're authentic, if they're real, they're sterling, and they are quartz, these things sell for hundreds and sometimes over $1,000. This one specifically doesn't have, like, sometimes they have a lot more intricate metalwork around the beads, or they have bead caps that are like a little floral design. This has none of that. I still don't even, this could just be glass and, you know, like a, what do you call it, gunmetal chain or something like that. But we're going to test it. And I'm just going to dive into him first because I'm dying to know. It did break right here, but even broken, this thing still has value to it. So, all right, everybody, hold your breath. This would be wonderful if it is silver. Oh, it's scratching nicely. All right, we're gonna scratch it in a couple spots just to be certain here. All right, so we have the little, this doesn't look very silver. Well, I could go either way. That's the little outside prong. Let's do one more over here. I don't know what to call it. The little piece that's holding the pieces in. The piece of the piece. All right, and then I don't know if I can get the chain. It's kind of hard to grab the chain in between. I'm gonna do this by itself the best I can. This piece, I mean. And let's see what it does, because I don't know, I'm just so excited. All right, here we go. It's frickin' sterling. All right, so this one didn't, which one was that? Okay, this is the piece that holds the piece. This was the clasp. Clasp was not sterling. This is the chain, but it's possible that this clasp has been changed out. The rest of it, that is screaming sterling. OMG. So what that means to me is I can replace this with a sterling clasp and we'll be in the money. And I'll just disclose that in the sale, that the clasp has been replaced. And this actually, so here are my options. This is probably what I'm gonna do. This needs to go because this is broken, so this needs to go. So probably what I'll do is maybe link this up to a new clasp and then just shorten it a little bit and put it up for sale. This still needs cleaning. This needs cleaning. I think otherwise it's good. Now, how am I going to tell if this is quartz or not? I feel pretty confident that it is just based off of the type of, like what I'm looking at right here, which is set in sterling. But I will use my loop on it, and what I also might do is try to scratch it with quartz. Because if this is quartz, I can't scratch it with quartz. If it's glass, I will be able to scratch it. And then at that point, once I know what it is for surezies, then I can list it and let people know. But the fact that it's not scuffed, you guys, it's not. It's dirty, but I don't see any scuff marks on this. If this was glass, given the fact that it's like in a little bit rough condition, I feel like we would have some sort of scuffing on the glass pieces or scratch or evidence that it's glass, bubbles, something like that, but I don't see anything. I think this is an authentic Pools of Light necklace, and I can't believe I just found this today. That's crazy. This is probably the most expensive piece of jewelry that I've found to date, which is really exciting. What I'm going to do is clean this up, and then I think I'm going to do a video just on Pools of Light necklaces. And then I'll put this up on eBay. The really exciting thing, and I was just looking earlier today, the exciting thing about this specific necklace is that there are 2 for sale. Not like this. They're the ones I was talking about earlier that has more of the intricate metal details on it, wrapped around the outside of it. Oh, that's another thing. If it's authentic Pools of Light, it's not. They're undrilled. They're like quartz marbles. They won't be beads, if that makes sense. And these are clearly not. So there's only 2 for sale right now. If you type in like Pools of Light necklace, you'll find two for sale, I think. And then there's like 70 sold. A lot of them aren't authentic Pools of Light, but there are quite a few that are. In other words, the supply is very limited and the solds are very high. That is a good thing. So this is extremely exciting. This is so exciting. I don't know if I'm going to have to sell it, right? Because we got bills to pay and mouths to feed. I would love to keep it, but, you know, if I kept all the jewelry that I liked, I would be swimming in it. But that's really exciting. All right, enough about that. Just know that that's really cool. Oh, no. Let's not get our acids on our working space, shall we? Okay, that's really cool. All right, that is like the highlight of the day right there. I'm so jazzed. I can't wait to tell my husband about that. He's gonna be excited, I think. This is like a really pale blue lavender color. It's really pretty. This is just metal, you know, just a metal brooch, but I thought it was really cool. The little like orchid looking flower, it would sit, yeah, like so. I thought it was pretty. That's all. No, it's not sterling or anything. I just thought it was pretty. This is a really long strand of, what are these? Tiger's Eye. They're red tiger's eye, actually. Really, really pretty. I don't know. This might be sold by the time you guys see this video. Actually, a lot of this stuff might be. But, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty. I don't even know what to ask for it. But if you're interested in anything in this video, just shoot me an email. This one's probably, I don't even know, 30 inches or so. Give or take. It's long. Maybe 32. So when I went up to the counter, well, I'll get back to that. But when I went up to the counter, the guy at the counter, who's the owner, he was saying, or no, he told me, you know, I could have 6 to get the discount for the 3 for whatever it was. And I only had 5. So he sent me back, and that's when I grabbed the little fish one, which I did not record, but I'll show you that in a second. These are super exciting. These I just wanted to see up close. These were in the bag. Oh, look, there's something written there. Oh, man. Okay, hold on, you guys. I gotta see. I'm gonna need a loop. I don't have my, I have my contacts in. It's hard for me to see stuff up close. I think they're gold filled, though. These are just, faux pearls, though. I honestly can't tell if they're plastic or glass, to be completely honest, but I think, oh shoot, what does that say? Marvilla, Cavilla, something? I don't even know. I'll have to get the loop. Oh, okay, 1/20th, I can see that. 12 karat gold filled, okay. That's typical. 1/20th, 12 karat gold filled earrings. These need to be cleaned up a little bit there on the tips, but they do hang like that. They're screwbacks, so these are most likely vintage. I'd bet money that those were. And then these things. This actually completes a collection I never meant to make, which is really hilarious to me. I somehow unintentionally started collecting cameos. I got one off of Free Cycle, a bracelet. I have a necklace, and like all in this design. I've got a necklace, I've got a bracelet, I've got the ring. I actually have 2 rings, but I've got the rings, and now I've got the earrings. So I've got a whole set of cameo jewelry, which is so funny to me because I almost never wear them. I have a gold cameo ring I wear. These ones are sterling, however. The rest of the stuff I have is gold filled. I'm sure it is. I don't even want to like waste my time testing it, but I will just for the heck of it. I'm certain those are sterling, but we'll put those there. These are just gold filled, so I'm going to set those aside. Oh, here's the fish. This is the last thing I went back and got because, I don't know, how cute, right? How cute. I think it's awesome. And then I almost went and got back a different pair of earrings, and then I went back and got these instead. Right? Yeah, okay. There was another pair of amber earrings, but I wasn't 100% convinced they were amber. Even though I had my light with me, they weren't glowing like these ones were, so I was a little skeptical. So I just decided to go for this fabulous fish brooch instead. So these are amber beads and little dangly earrings. How cute. All right, so probably nothing special. I don't see any marks on them. I see seams, so they're not soldered together. So yeah, no. There's a little mark here, but I think it's just I don't know what that is. I don't know. We can test them for fun. Just for funsies. Why the heck not? That actually looks nice. And this one. Oops. I'm trying to get this ring here that they're hanging on. It doesn't look like anything special. But these are pretty, pretty amber dangly-doos, as I like to call them. Those are really nice. Okay. 18 karat for this one. I'm not even going to test 18 on these. It's just going to eat the line. Let me start out with 10 and we'll go up if we need to. All right, so that one is silver. It's giving me my blue that I like to see. And those are not disappearing. That's interesting. I don't believe those are 10 karat whatsoever, so I find that fascinating. They're not disappearing. Huh. Well, I'm going to have to find out, like, what is it that tests like 10 karat like that is still gold colored, but not actually gold. Because I'm not convinced. And then this, oh, see, and this is what I was talking about. With this ring, the reason, one, other than the quality, that I believe is 10 karat authentically, is because the 14 karat didn't get rid of it entirely. This, the second the 14 karat touched it, it disappeared. So, to me, that makes me think that this is maybe some sort of, I don't know if maybe jeweler's brass doesn't disappear or something like that, but I don't believe these are actually gold. I do believe this is. I don't believe these are. So, anyhow, all right, so there we go. That was the haul. Please tell me what your favorite piece was in the comments. I'm going to work on cleaning this thing up. It does still have a little bit of weird stuff on it. But I do want to make a video. I think it'd be fun and informative to make a video on this necklace because it's such a cool little find. I don't know. That's just, I'm so blown away that you don't even understand. And the other cool thing is that at the first place I went to, the other antique place, I was looking at a ring. The lady that I was talking to actually pulled a sterling silver ring that had a single sphere in it, and I couldn't tell. It looked more like glass to me. I thought I saw a bubble, but it looked like a little glass. It wasn't very ornate. It was more like a little claw holding it together, not prongs, but like a crown claw thing, and it just didn't quite appeal to me. But I thought to myself, oh, that looks like pools of light, a little pool light ring. I did not get that there. And then the very next place I go to, I find this, which I never in my entire life thought I would ever find one of these, like, at a discount like this. You know what I'm saying? I thought maybe I would see it at an estate sale one day or something like that. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little sourcing video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much, y'all. You guys have an awesome, awesome day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.